What's up YouTube? This is Carlos with Twins Reef, and today I'm bringing you guys the update on the 20-gallon Peninsula drop-off tank. So let's begin. Ooh. Alright guys, so I cannot keep a secret. I've been trying to keep this secret from you guys for a long time. Just kidding. I haven't made a video because this tank, or this attempt of having a beautiful planet tank, has been a total fail. I don't know what's up with me and planet tanks lately, but I've just haven't had any success with them. A lot of bad luck, fish dying, plants dying, algae, cyano. I just want to give up and make this into saltwater. For some reason, saltwater is much easier than a planted aquarium. A quick rundown of how the setup is for those that are new to my channel. This is a 20-gallon long Innovative Marine Peninsula drop-off tank. As equipment, we have the AI freshwater first generation with 13 LEDs. We have the stock return pump, and we have a heater that is made by Aquatop. And then we have the filter stock that came with tank, and we have also some Cayman Pure Green. Now for the substrate, guys, we are running Fluvio Stratum, and for aquascape we have some Dragonstones with some spider wood as well. For water, this is the first time, because previously, guys, I had the same thing, the same lights, substrate, wood, and the whole thing's everything basically, just different tanks, right? Different size. The only thing that has changed besides my previous attempt to having a beautiful planet tank was the water. Before, I was using tap water with prime conditioner. This time I went with RO water. Now, I've been really patient trying to hold back uploading this video, because when I wanted to upload, I wanted to be a successful attempt to this tank. New things that I have learned on the way regarding how to replenish all the minerals that are lost when you do an RODI for the water for a freshwater tank. So let's go over that real quick with you guys. So to replenish, or to restore all the minerals for the RODI, what I am using, it is the Equilibrium from Seachem. So this restores all the mineral balances and hardness of the water. It contains no sodium or chloride, and this was recommended by a local pet store aquascaper. He goes by Exotic Aquascapes. He does also use RODI water, and he restores the minerals with this Seachem product. Then after that, I was gonna start actually doing the all-in-one from Plant Food by UNS Aquatic Plant Fertilizer. It's a US product. I know you guys aren't able to tell because of the light, but I only used it once when I first set up the tank. Then when I got those two products, and before I set this tank up, I had a conversation with that individual, and I told him on my previous attempts I was having algae issues and cyano issues as well. So he recommended Flourish XL from Seachem as well, and it did help me with the hair algae, and I think it was just too late. Plants were dying, and I just started to grow cyanobacteria. So I do not have algae anymore. What I do have is cyanobacteria, which, yes, they call it cyanobacteria, which people say it's algae, but it's not algae. It's just a type of bacteria that grows in that pattern that you guys see. They're really slimy and ugly. So that thing will suffocate your plants, and can suffocate any of your fish if it's sleeping or whatever in that plant. So yeah, I'll make your tank look really ugly. One other thing that I've also heard or read, I forgot where I came across this type of conversation. They were saying that actually the fluvial substrate has a lot of ammonia, and some were saying that it takes a couple months for that ammonia to actually be removed from your tank. No, I haven't done any water testing of any sort. I don't really do testing with fresh water, but that could be one of the issues that I am having this cyanobacteria bloom, also that previous hair algae bloom as well. Man, I lost all my fish. I lost my scarlet baddies. I lost my female guppies and some of my other antler guppies. What other fish did I buy besides the... What are the scarlet baddies? Oh, I'm trying to remember, but I lost some other type of fish. I forgot what type of fish they were, but it's just a real disappointment. I remember I had Monte Carlo, guys. I had a bunch of Repens, Luia, dwarf hair grass, and everything just completely died. And this is what I'm left with, an ugly aquarium. Super ugly, really empty. Everything looks so suffocating, so ugly. Fish just dying here, left and back, as you guys could see right there next to that return. There's actually a dead fish, which I'm going to do a water change after this video. And no, I'm not gonna hide things from you guys. I was just kidding that I want to keep this a secret. I haven't had time, man, but I've been trying my best doing water changes on this tank. I did remove whatever plants were here. Right now there are in a bucket of water. They were covered with a lot of algae, so if they're still alive, because I haven't messed with them for a while, they are in water, they're still alive, I'm gonna clean them out and put them back after I do a water change here. I do not want to, of course I'm not gonna feed anything to the water column to the plants, because there is no plants. That would just cause a bigger issue with algae. I'm also not going to restore the minerals on the water, because of course having no plants at all, it would actually benefit the algae as well. So one thing I am thinking of doing after doing a water change today, I am going to actually do what is it called? ChemiClean. I actually got it. This was the product that I was using previously on my last Planet Tank build, and it did help, but then the algae came back, so that's what I'm going to do. So today is Tuesday, no, today is Wednesday, so I'm gonna give it until Saturday, and hopefully everything is cleaned by the weekend. And if so, we're gonna give this tank another try. Told my wife after a week, if we have the same issue, guys, I'm just going to shut this tank down. If you guys are experts, or you guys have some experience with freshwater tanks, please let me know what you guys think it could be. I know it's not the water, because I do it with my saltwater tank and I have no algae issues at all there. One thing I've also have thought about doing, guys, is actually just doing a Dirty Planet tank. My wife, she's like, I told you should have just done a Dirty Planet tank, because every time you do one, you always have success and you never have no issues like the ones you have here. So that is something that I need to actually look into, or I need to really think hard about it if I want to do a Dirty Planet tank. But if I do not do a Dirty Planet tank, guys, I'll probably just make this into a saltwater tank, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to give up so easily this time, because I wasted, I'm not going to say I spent or invested, no, I wasted a lot of money in this hobby, wasted a lot of money trying to have a beautiful Planet tank. I love Planet tanks. In my opinion, for me, they are more desirable than saltwater reef tanks. One of the reasons that could be, guys, is because I haven't been able to actually be successful on actually keeping a Planet tank. So that is something I'm going to do. One other thing I'm thinking of doing is actually doing an outdoor pond, guys. Spring is just arrived, so that's something I'm thinking of doing, but just buying a little pond container will cost a lot of money, so I'm still doubting that. Hopefully the fish survive. One thing I do need to get is another air pump, because once you do the ChemiClean, you need a lot of movement in the water for that oxygen to trap all the cyanobacteria and get rid of it. So yeah, there isn't really much to talk about. This tank is a total mess. It's just so ugly. We have algae everywhere. We have algae, cyanobacteria covering all the rocks. It's just disgusting, guys. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. This tank just super ugly. I do not overfeed it or anything like that. I know it's not my lights. I feel like it's actually the substrate. Something with the fluval stratum. It could be the issue because I only started to get issues with algae having a freshwater built or setup is when I tried this fluval stratum. I told my wife I should have gone with Amazonia, but that is a little bit more expensive. But hey, I don't know. Or with the Dirty Planet tank too. I've always had success with those. I could have tried that as well, and I might do that. I might do that if this fluval stratum doesn't work for me, guys. So yeah. Anyhow, guys, this is it for the video. I'm gonna just stop recording pretty much. There's nothing really to say about this tank. If you guys have any suggestions or opinions, what's the issue or how could I make this better, please let me know in the comments down below. Anyhow, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next video will be on the tanks that I have in the garage. So anyhow, thank you guys for everything, for watching, and for those that have been subscribed to this channel. Till later, guys, I am out. Peace.